Hello, 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 all, and welcome to the Good Witch. If you are new, welcome, welcome. If you are returning, welcome back, my loves. This is your Gemini intuitive tarot reading for the month of September. We will be looking at your love, your finances, and a message from the divine. So, please strap up, strap in, and we are getting ready to look into your love life. All right, so Geminis. Our oracle cards will be coming from the Moonology tarot deck, and any clarifications that we may need will be coming from the African Goddess Rising tarot deck, but naturally our meat will be coming from the original thought. Okay? So, in your love situation, Gemini, oracle card says bring love into the situation, new moon in Aquarius, which basically means that you're getting ready to have some new beginnings in your love life with some old people. So as you go back into these situations, because this is that you'll be going back into some historical situations, go into it with love and not necessarily with rose-colored glasses on, but not with past tinted glasses on. If you're going to date someone from your past, do not date them as if they were the person they were 10 years ago, whether that be good or bad. Do not date them as the person they was 10 months ago, whether that be good or bad. Date them for who they are currently showing you that they are. Keep all those other things as things to be aware of, but do not act on them. Not if you're going to do that, then you might as well just not do it. Okay, so the past situation, honestly, it does not work out well. Going back into this past situation, bringing love into it, it does not work out well. There's not going to be a lot of interference, but it is not. I know you're feeling like it's a past person that's come back around for a reason. It must be destined. That is not the case. There's just no interference with this person. If this person is lying to you, or if this person has seen someone else and it looks like they have in the past and it looks like they will again in the future. But the person that they're seeing, this is not someone that you can walk up to woman or man to man and be like, hey, this is my person. Are you seeing my person? Because they gonna stay in their lane. They not gonna tell you. They're not. And Geminis, if this is reversals, like let's say you are the person that you're still going into a past situation, but you are the person with more than one person. In some cases, that is the case. Your people know their roles. They not getting out of line right now. They gonna stay in their lane. If she is side chick and she knows she is side chick, she gonna stay in her side chick place. If he is, I don't know what you call a male mistress, but if he is your version of a male mistress, if he is just dude number two, then he knows if he is, dude number two, he's aware of that. And even if your main person does reach out to them, they will never tell. Not this much. They enjoy your relationship. So for our cross watchers, don't even waste your time going to be nosy, because if Gemini is doing something, you're not going to catch them. And even if you do catch them, you're not going to be able to prove it, because their person will deny it for them. I'm like, I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know anything about you. And some of them have this flaky in and out person. You have this flaky, Gemini, you have a flaky, like, in and out person that's in and out of your life. And that's the past situation that's coming back. This person has been in and out multiple times, and you keep letting them come back. So it looks like you're going to let them come back again, but you enjoy their energy so much, even knowing that nothing positive is coming from this situation. Like, not even nothing positive, but nothing long term. So you're okay with that. Then be okay with that. You've been in and out with them too. You guys kind of have this revolving door with each other, and that door is going to continue to revolve even after you get into a relationship with someone else. They're not going to let you go like that. They don't want to. But be aware that your person, your main person, is aware, even if they cannot prove it. And they're not going to leave you either. But they are starting to behave more like you. Even if they're not sleeping with anybody else, they don't want to change the dynamic of your relationship, but they feel defeated. And they are starting to lie to you more. They're starting to entertain other people, have text conversations, have a work husband or a work wife. They haven't met anyone technically better than you in the way that they make them feel, because you make them feel great when you're present. But in your absence, they're concerned that you're with someone else. They feel like you're with someone else. And if you are not, Gemini, and even if you are with someone else and you don't want them to be, then you need to be they want to be love bombed. Your person wants to be love bombed. That's what they need. We all need different things. Look, that's what they want. That's what they need. And they honestly would stop looking into whatever it is that you're doing. But if you don't show them a tremendous amount of love this month, they will be seeking outside attentions. And that is going to cause a fight that is going to lead to disappointment around the 27th, 28th, towards the end of the month. So if you want to avoid the fights and the disappointments and all this other stuff, do something spectacular, take them on a date, do something they've been talking about, give them the attention that you know they need so that you can continue to live the life that you want to live. So bring love into the situation, all right? Whatever that situation may be. Some of y'all look like baby daddy, baby mama situation. Some of you look like it's a failing relationship that you don't want to let go of. Keep the peace, bring love into the situation, do something to make them smile within the next week or so, and you will avoid the climatic situation, the fight, okay, and the disappointment. Because if you do get into a fight, if you allow it to get to that point, it's not going to end the way you want it to. So let's not think we're going to get into a fight and win just because we're amazing. And I don't mean physical fight. I mean emotional pulling fight. Like because they don't want to let you go, but they don't want to be hurt either. And they want to be shown love a certain way. So you have this other relationship with this in and out person possibly. And they just want to know that they are the number one. They want to know that they matter. Everybody wants to know that with you. Show them. You're good at it. As far as your finances go, and y'all know, please like, share, subscribe, comment, and love. This is not the judgy place. I don't judge you for what you do. I mind my business. I tell you what I see. I tell you what spirit tells me. And I don't judge you either way. So let's be clear on that. I tell you what to do to get to the best situation for you. The best situation that you would like to be in. If you need something way more specific, as in who these people are and all that other kind of stuff, and what you need to do and who you need to choose and what direction you personally need to go on, you know what to do. Check out the description box below. This gives you general guidance, okay? So before you come at me for pushing people to cheat, that's not what I'm doing. I'm just telling you what to do to keep peace in your house, okay? So as far as your finances, surrender to the divine. You're trying too hard. You're refusing to make adjustments. You're refusing to have new beginnings. And you're basically throwing a financial temper tantrum this month. And rather than throw a temper tantrum and hold on to the way that things always have been, be open and know that things want to happen for you. Things are trying to happen for you. It's a good month for you financially. But you're going to have to turn and make some different changes, make some different arrangements. There's some people that you're paying for some things that you don't need to be paying for that you could absolutely be doing yourself, and you're just choosing not to. And that is okay if you can afford it. And right now I feel like there is something that you need to be doing for yourself that you're not doing for yourself that would be very, very beneficial to you financially. It's a class, it's a course, it is some sort of guidance, it is a conference, whatever it is. mentor, whatever it is, pay for it versus paying for the other nonsense that you're paying for. Think about the money that you blow on shit you don't need versus the money that you won't spend on your own education, for your own growth, and for your own company. Some of you pay $500 for a hairdo and still will not get your LLC so you can apply for business credit and all this other kind of stuff and get your tax refunds and all this other kind of stuff. Some of you won't even, you'll spend the money on hair, but you won't spend the money on the things that you need to spend the money on. So be careful with that, because that might come back to bite you in the butt this month. So if you don't surrender to the divine and do the things that you are being led and guided to do, be very, very responsible with your money this month, because it's gonna kind of lead you into a place where you won't have to be so responsible if you do. About January, right before January, your entire life regarding your financial situation is going to change. This is the month that you're going to make the decisions that tell you how they're going to change. This is the month that you're going to make the decisions that determine what your financial situation will look like in 2023. Okay, so a message from the divine, I think that was it. New moon in Libra, new beginnings. You don't have to be so strong. You don't have to be strong. You feel like you're not strong enough to cut off certain things. You don't have to be strong. You only have to cut it off once. It doesn't have to be a forever cutoff. You're going to continue to choose to cut off certain things daily, weekly, monthly, or annually. But it will always be a constant choice. Things that you cut off will always come back to you when you want them to. Not for everybody, and I'm not saying that as a general statement. I'm saying that for you, and I'm saying that for the month of September. Things that you cut off this month, you can get back when you want them. So be wise in your cutoffs and only cut off things that you want to cut off for your benefit, and do them regardless of what you think the outcomes will be for the other person, because it's not something you can't fix later. New communications with new persons, that new cycle with your loved ones, bringing love into the situation also brings a new romantic cycle with that Libra scale and that new moon in Libra. So new romantic cycles don't necessarily mean new romantic partners, but it could. But remember what I said about your love life earlier, okay, Gemini? Please remember to like, share, subscribe, and comment in love. Someone has lifted basically a binding that they had on you. Someone had bound you, or bound a couple of Geminis. If you're still here, this is definitely for you. Someone had used a binding spell or done something to make sure that you kept coming back. I'm not feeling like it's that one flaky in and out person. That's just their personality. But there was someone in your life that tried to bind you to them so that you could never leave. And they have lifted that, or they're in the process of lifting that this month. So if there's someone that's been consistently in your life and now all of a sudden they're gone and you don't really miss them, you weren't really sure why they were there in the first place, this person had you bound to them. It wasn't that you just wanted to be there in the first place, okay? So remember that. Let's be safe out here. Please remember to like, share, subscribe, comment, and love. Thank you so much for being a part of my life, and thank you for allowing me to be a part of yours. Check the description box below if you need a more personal reading, if you feel like it hasn't been lifted and you need it to be lifted. I am the Wealth Witch, the Prosperity Witch. I am the Good Witch. We do nothing negative over here, only positive lights, positive vibes, and positive outcomes, okay? Peace, love, and light, y'all, from the Good Witch.